In this example, we are evaluating common logarithms, and these are called common logarithms. If you remember, the common log is always in base 10. That's kind of the way our world works. We are in a world that is base 10. So, when we see log here, we will be assuming base 10. They don't need to say that to us. That's the common log. So, in our first little example here, we have the log of 100. Now, we are going to confirm with a calculator, which means we're not going to start with our calculator, but we'll check it in a moment. So, the base here, we just talked about, the common base is 10. So, let's utilize our definition. I don't know what this equals, but I do know 10 to that power is going to give me 100. What's my answer? 2. Easily done. Fractions, people freak out about fractions. No need to. The base is the common base, so 10 to what power gives us 1/1000th. Now, if you're not too familiar with the thousandth, you could try to write it as a base of 10. So, there we go. 1,000 I know is 10 to the third power, which, if we have a fraction here, must be a negative third power. So now can we answer this question? 10 to what power gives us 1/1000th? You bet. -3. Uh-oh, here comes a square root. But wait, it's not a square root, it's a fifth root. Oh. Okay, base is still 10. Question is, what power is this? 10 to what power gives us the fifth root of 10? Now remember, we're trying to talk about a power here, so this might be easier to see if we can write this as a power of 10. So 10, if you remember anything about roots, roots are fractional powers. So this is to the 1/5 power. It's the fifth root. The power on 10 here is just a little 1. So 10 to what power? There's my answer, 1/5. Last one. Log of 6. 10 raised to that power. Now, in this problem, we're just going to use one of our properties. Do you know the log of 6? Me neither. Because 10 to what power gives us 6? I'm not so sure. That is not a power of 10. So, let's see. The property would say that if this is your base and you're taking it to the power of a log with the same base, they kind of cancel out. So this looks like it's going to be 6. Now, let's go back and confirm with our calculator. And you can just kind of crunch these. Log of 100 equals, should be 2. Log of 1/1000th. And then make sure you put parentheses around this, just to be sure that it's not just taking the log of 1 and dividing by 1,000. Should be -3. Log of the fifth root of 10. Now that's a little silly, I think. It's a lot of trouble to go through to plug that in your calculator, but if you would, I guess I would say log of 10 to the 1/5. There's your answer. And this one, 10 to the, that caret key, 10 to the log of 6 should just come out as 6. Knowing these properties is going to make this a lot easier than trying to combobulate all the little calculator keystrokes, but nonetheless, when it's base 10, you can check with a calculator.